Hey, what's up, Print Hustlers? Matt from Printavo here at Sound and Fury, and today I want to talk about something that we're all going to be facing in our industry, right? We've got the slow season coming up. It's right before the Christmas holiday. A lot of shops are either slowing down or finishing up their big holiday rush, but we all know the, of course, coming slow season. January and February tend to be a lot slower for most shops. Now, that might not be your shop. In that case, congratulations, that's amazing. For a lot of shops, though, we tend to slow down. What are some things that we can do in that time to help maximize later down the road? Of course, there's working on our operational procedures, getting some training done, bringing in consultants, all those fun things. But there's a few small things you can do right now that you may not be doing quite yet. Today, we're going to look at some of those things. Let's take a look at the computer and see what I'm talking about. So here we can see on my screen, I'm currently on a Google business profile. So google.com/business. What I recommend you do is you make sure you're set up as a Google business. If you're not yet, head to google.com/business and do that now. It is free. What that's going to do is make it so people can search for you on Google and help drive traffic and views. You all hear people talking about having Google search engine optimization, SEO, things like that, fancy words. All we're saying is that you come up quickly on a Google search. The first step to that is having a Google profile for your business. Go ahead and get that set up. So here we can see that you can set it up. You can actually get it managed right there. I'm going to hop over. I've actually got one for my shop, Sound and Fury. Now, we started doing this earlier this year. As you can see, we've got a 5-star review. We've gotten 16 reviews. Again, we're only a few months into really actually pushing this, and it's already had a lot. We've got 922 views, 778 searches, lots of activity. We can actually track this month to month and see how we're doing. So automatically you can see that we're actually getting some more optics on the shop. And it's actually brought us at least 2 brand new customers. Again, this is free, at least 2 brand new customers. And both of them have also word of mouth, and we've gotten customers because of that. So for a free work here of getting on Google Business, we've gained more new customers and more profit, right? So that's one big one. Another thing is figuring out how to actually ask for those Google reviews, right? You don't want to always say, hey, when they pick up, hey, give us a Google review. They're going to get in the car, be excited about the shirts, they're going to forget about it, right? So you want to make sure that you reduce that barrier, give them an easy way to do that. The way that we choose to do that is instead of having to remember to ask or constantly go email, we've gone ahead and built a Zap. So here I'm going to head over into my Zapier. You can see you've got a whole bunch of different ones. We've got a Google review one. Now, we're going to drop a link below with a link to a video where our friend Stephen Farrig of Campus Inc. actually goes through step by step how to do this. So here we can see, I've actually got to fix something up here. This one's giving me a heads up something's wrong, but you can go ahead and build a Zap to send those emails out automatically. So what we're doing is when a job goes in its completed stage, it triggers a Zap, it waits a few days, it drafts an email from our personal email address, sending them a thank you for working with us and dropping the link to leave a Google review. We then have a couple more steps it does, but the simple one is just saying automatically ask that customer for a Google review. You don't remember to do it, it automatically happens, and you're just going to start collecting those Google reviews. Nice and simple. And again, Zapier is going to be a slight charge. There's a free version you can also try out. Very, very small charge every month, and the Google profile is free. So right there, we're going to start to collect those Google reviews, build more optics on our shop, get more customers, help you stay busier throughout that year. The last one that I really want to go over when it comes to software is looking at this, which is called MailChimp. MailChimp is free. There's also paid ones out there. There's other things similar to MailChimp you can also check out. MailChimp happens to be what I use currently. This is where you're going to make those really cool email blasts that go out. You might see them all the time in your inbox. You click on something, it talks about a product, talks about the company, usually has some sort of special coupon or offer. You kind of look through it. There's usually an unsubscribe at the bottom. Maybe you click that, maybe you don't. But that's how you can actually set up those constant contact emails. So ways to put yourself in front of your customer, right? Customers need to see you're on Google, you're a legitimate business, and they start seeing that you're emailing them, you're following up. It gives you a bigger presence. They start to understand who you are. They think screen printing or embroidery, they think your shop, your business, right? So the more you can be in front of them, the better it actually is. So MailChimp is a way to set up a free email campaign. There are paid ones as well that give different tools to you. And you can set up very, very simple basic emails. Now, this one we have here, we've actually worked with a designer. You can find designers all over the internet, including on Upwork.com. We found a designer to actually help us create a nicer looking background to our email campaign than I was able to do or wanted to do in the time it would take, right? So we've got a very nice little template, and we can go through, we can edit this template and make those changes. Works great. So being able to do that means you can now email all your customers. Now, I want to hop back over to Zapier, because one more thing that we do in Zapier is any time we add a customer to our Printavo account, it automatically gets added to our MailChimp campaign using Zapier, which means every time I add a new customer, it automatically gets added to that, meaning they're automatically going to be receiving those bi-weekly or weekly newsletters as they go out. So again, we're getting more optics on the company. We're not really spending a whole lot of money, small things that we're paying for or free things we're paying for, and we're utilizing and then automating, so we're not having to remember to do these things going, oh shoot, we forgot, but we're getting good content out to our customers. Now, the last thing I want to do is a little bit of a bonus. We can talk about better ways to actually lead your customers to leave Google reviews. So the email is one very good one. Using the Zap especially, we can do that. If you want to personally draft an email, that's great. One other thing that we chose to do here at Sound and Fury is every time we box up an order, we've got these cool little art cards, this little cool design, talks about what we do. And on the back side, we've got this, leave us a review or need a reorder. And we've got a QR code. This is free. I just searched free QR code generator. You scan this QR code, it goes straight to a landing page you've got through Linktree, lots of things like that. And it's got a link to a Google review and a link to a reorder form. Down here, some care instructions about the actual apparel and how to care for them. And we just handwrite the invoice number, and we put that in that box, nice and simple. So now they can open that box, they go, oh, cool, scan it with their phone. They're right where they have to be to start leaving us a Google review. You can also go one further and add that to your business card. You can do all sorts of fun things with QR codes as well. So again, that's reducing the barrier to actually get them to the page to do that. The easier you can make it for your customers to see who you are, know who you are, and then leave reviews, the better it's going to be for your company. Hopefully this video is helpful. I'd love to hear how you folks are doing this. So leave some comments below. Let us know how you're helping drive traffic and what you're doing in the slower season to help optimize and create more efficiencies for your business as we go into the new year. Thanks so much. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.